or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. It doesn't get any better than this. The best of the NBA, all together on the same court. This is a date that all basketball fans circle on their calendar. Every year, the All-Star Game is one of the highlights of the season because when you put this kind of talent together, it is an amazing show. And tonight, two top-tier centers going toe-to-toe. Obviously, the center position has become more multi-dimensional than ever. Shaq, give us your thoughts on how your position has evolved.
Well, the new defensive rules make it harder to post up. Versatility has never been more important for centers. You know, starting to play small ball, we need to get a little more versatile and show them that, hey, Akeem is not gone.
Do you think you could survive in the league in this day and age?
Oh, yes. Yes,
Wow, what a question.
Yes,
I can't believe he even asked you that.
I can't believe he answered it.
I think you come off the bench now.
Yeah, you could be a great sixth man.
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, you could start.
Shaq don't do bench.
Okay. Defensively, centers just have to guard, and Shaq could guard.
Yeah.
Have to play guard.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Brian is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Westbrook in at the two guard. Feeds to Leonard. And Kobe, here we go. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Kobe's got the first points up on the board for the West All-Stars. Wade against Westbrook. And the basket by Wade.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Curry kicks to Durant. Outside Westbrook. Fires the three. That shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. The drive by Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Westbrook, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
James dishes to George. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Right side Westbrook. The three. Another miss by Westbrook. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. It's a three-point game. The shot by Lowry, no good. East All-Stars on defense. Here's Westbrook. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Wade, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Russell Westbrook. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Wade at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Leonard with a screen on Wade. Here's Curry. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Wade, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Thomas checked in for Kyle Lowry. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's West now. They trail by 3. Dishes it to Leonard. And Bryant kicks to Leonard. Out to Kobe. Launches it. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Durant, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, who spoke about what it really means to be an all-star coach. He said, really, it's just a testament to the way my real team has played this year. It's a side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit for me being here. Kevin, very gracious as always. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for LeBron. Wash comes in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for George. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Paul. There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Paul is doubled. Here's Green.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, Greg. I mean, and as a result, falling behind here.
Stolen by Thomas. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's Thomas outside. It's good from long range. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Aldridge. Paul can't get it to go. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A reverse. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Passes it to Paul. Cousins with a screen for Paul. Will it go? Paul missing again.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far and what the East All-Stars are doing?
I mean, hugely, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
LeBron James is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Green. Aldridge kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that one drops. James has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the East All-Stars. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Outside Aldridge. Over in the corner, Paul fires for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he hits the first of 3. Paul George, he's checked in for the East. John Wall comes in for Dwayne Wade. The West also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And James Harden subbed in for Thompson. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. George dishes to LeBron. From outside the arc, the rebound by Harden. James has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Harden kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. Green with the ball. Butler covering. And here's Harden for 3. East grabs the miss. And here's Wall outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant's checked in for Cousins. Leonard comes in for Green. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Paul. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Here's Westbrook. To the middle. It's tipped. Left side Davis. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. The rebound by Paul George.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Westbrook double team. Durant kicks to Harden. Davis sets a screen. Off the screen, and he drops that one in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's West now. It's a 13-point game. Here's the screen. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. New players in now for the East. And West also making a switch. Ryan is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. outside Thomas. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Down low. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Russell Westbrook.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Millsap, front past the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Kobe, the pass to Durant. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Anthony. Releases. And he can't bank that one in. Here's West now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Rosen dishes to Anthony. Here's Bosch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
For 3, Durant. The shot, no good. And so it's the East All-Star. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
Checking out the East All-Stars. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Durant. Steph Curry's out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kobe in at the 3 spot. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. Here's the break. Here's George. Here's Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 5.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
LeBron, no luck. The 3 from Bryant bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The 3 from Anthony. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Durant, good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
And the basket by Wade. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for James. Butler comes in for George. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with the open look, with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Drummond is right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. Doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. The drive by Thompson, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Paul.
1:14 left in the third. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Butler kicks to Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Aldridge. Excellent D there from Anthony. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Aldridge a screen. From 18 feet away, they grab their own miss. Here's Cousins. Hits the front of the rim and out. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. A big group substitution here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for Andre Drummond. Millsap comes in for Anthony. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Butler. And Thomas subbed in for Dwayne Wade. The West also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. James Harden comes in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Paul. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. Six seconds left in the third. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. East All-Stars lead by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
I'm only coming out to play.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Curry with it. They've got Paul George. DeRozan out there with Thomas. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Millsap in a power forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Paul George grabs the miss. And Thomas, here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bosch. Plays it up and banks it in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Durant's checked in for Davis. Bosch has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Harden kicks to Durant. The three-pointer, no good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist from DeRozan.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Curry, good.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And he makes that one. And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 17. Durant with a screen on Thomas. Bryant, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Curry kicks to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And the East All-Stars call time here. A big group substitution here for the East. LeBron, he's checked in for Bosch. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. Wade, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Thomas. And West also making a switch. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. See if they can execute the plan, guys.
Lowry passes to Wade. He dishes it to James. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lowry dishes to James. Nice D from Durant. The feed now to Kobe. Trying his luck deep. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Kobe's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. The drive by LeBron. So the West ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Substitution.
And here's George for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Here's Green. He can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the basket by Wade. Here's Paul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And so here are the West All-Stars. 19-point game. Now Paul. Aldridge a screen. 4 on the clock. Paul goes in. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bosch kicks to DeRozan. for three. Second chance shot. In deep. Drummond drops it in.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.